The heart of enlightenment has always been with the common people. These words from Nichiren Daishonin capture the revolutionary spirit of Buddhism's accessibility, a teaching meant not for the elite few, but for all people to understand and embrace. Let us explore how Nam-myoho Renge Kyo serves as a direct bridge between profound Buddhist wisdom and our daily lives. In ancient India, the Buddha faced a crucial challenge: how to convey the deepest truths of existence in a way that everyone could comprehend. The answer came in the form of the Lotus Sutra, which proclaimed that all people possess the capacity for enlightenment. This was radical for its time, when many believed spiritual awakening was reserved for monks and ascetics who withdrew from society. Nichiren Daishonin built upon this foundation when he revealed Nam-myoho Renge Kyo as the essence of the Lotus Sutra's teachings. He wrote, "Even a heartless villain, when he hears the Lotus Sutra, will surely become a Buddha." This statement emphasizes that understanding comes not from complex philosophical arguments, but from our innate wisdom activated through faith and practice. Consider how we naturally understand hunger and satisfaction without needing someone to explain these sensations. Similarly, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo speaks to our inherent capacity to recognize truth. When we chant these words, we're not performing an esoteric ritual. We're awakening our innate understanding of life's profound interconnectedness. The great teacher Tian Te explained this through his principle of 3,000 realms in a single moment of life. While this might sound abstract, it simply means that each instant contains infinite possibilities for positive transformation. Just as a tiny seed contains the potential for a mighty tree, each person contains the capacity for supreme wisdom and compassion. Nichiren emphasized this point through practical examples from daily life. In one letter, he compared Buddhist practice to a farmer cultivating crops. If you want to understand the deepest principles of Buddhism, contemplate a plant growing in the fields. Just as a farmer doesn't need to understand complex biochemistry to grow food, we don't need scholarly expertise to develop wisdom through practice. This accessibility was revolutionary in medieval Japan, where religious understanding was often monopolized by elite institutions. Nichiren wrote to a humble believer, "Though you may be illiterate, your faith alone will lead you to the supreme way." This wasn't merely encouragement, it was a statement about the fundamental nature of Buddhist practice. The phrase Nam-myoho Renge Kyo itself embodies this principle of accessibility. While scholars can analyze its deep meaning layer by layer, its power lies in direct experience. When we chant these words, we're not just reciting sounds, we're engaging with life's fundamental rhythm. It's like learning to swim. While understanding water's properties is interesting, the essential thing is getting in and moving your arms and legs. This brings us to a crucial point about understanding in Buddhism. It's not merely intellectual, but experiential. The Lotus Sutra uses parables and stories precisely because they speak to our lived experience. The famous parable of the burning house doesn't require philosophical training to understand. It resonates with our natural concern for protecting what we love. Nichiren frequently emphasized this practical approach. In a letter to a follower struggling with difficult Buddhist concepts, he wrote, "Regard your daily life itself as Buddhism." This guidance reminds us that understanding doesn't come from memorizing doctrines, but from applying wisdom to our everyday challenges and relationships. The direct connection between Nam-myoho Renge Kyo and our lives manifests in countless ways. When we face difficulties, these words remind us of our inherent strength. When we celebrate joy, they deepen our appreciation. When we interact with others, they help us recognize our fundamental interconnectedness. This is why Nichiren called it the wonderful law that protects all. Consider how we naturally understand music without necessarily knowing music theory. A beautiful melody speaks directly to our hearts, regardless of our technical knowledge. Similarly, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo resonates with our innate wisdom, awakening understanding that transcends intellectual analysis. This accessibility doesn't mean Buddhism lacks depth. Rather, it means the depth is available to everyone, like an ocean that can be enjoyed by both casual swimmers and deep-sea divers. The 13th century sage Myo captured this beautifully. The Dharma rain falls equally on all things, yet each grows according to its nature. The Lotus Sutra illustrates this through the parable of medicinal herbs, where plants of different sizes all benefit from the same rain. Similarly, people of different capacities all benefit from Buddhist practice, each according to their circumstances and needs. This is why Nichiren emphasized that Nam-myoho Renge Kyo is like the sun illuminating all things without discrimination. Understanding in Buddhism isn't about accumulating knowledge, but about awakening what we already possess. It's like polishing a mirror. We're not adding anything new, but revealing what was always there. This is why the Lotus Sutra describes the Buddha's enlightenment not as gaining something, but as realizing what he had all along. This perspective transforms how we view learning and growth. Instead of seeing ourselves as empty vessels needing to be filled with wisdom, we recognize ourselves as inherently enlightened beings gradually manifesting our true nature. This is what Nichiren meant when he wrote, "The Buddha nature is like the moon in the sky, while illusions are like clouds that obscure it." The direct connection between Nam-myoho Renge Kyo and our lives becomes especially clear in times of challenge. When facing difficulties, we don't need complex theories, we need the courage and wisdom to overcome them. This is why Nichiren emphasized that Buddhist practice is about developing the strength to transform poison into medicine. This practical approach to understanding appears throughout Buddhist history. Shakyamuni Buddha himself adapted his teaching methods to his audience's needs and capacities. The Lotus Sutra describes this as skillful means, the ability to present profound truth in accessible ways. Modern life, with its complexity and rapid change, makes this accessibility more important than ever. We don't need to retreat to monasteries or master ancient languages to practice Buddhism effectively. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo speaks directly to our contemporary challenges and aspirations. The power of this direct connection appears in countless examples from practitioners' lives. People facing illness find strength they didn't know they had. Students overcome seemingly impossible challenges. Relationships heal and deepen. These transformations don't require scholarly understanding, they arise from sincere engagement with practice. This accessibility doesn't diminish Buddhism's profundity, it enhances it. Just as the most powerful natural laws are often expressed in simple equations, the deepest wisdom can be accessed through straightforward practice. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo contains the essence of Buddhist teaching in a form available to all. Understanding in Buddhism ultimately comes down to recognizing our own Buddha nature, our inherent capacity for wisdom, courage, and compassion. This recognition doesn't require special conditions or abilities. As Nichiren wrote, the Buddha nature is like fire in wood or butter in milk, present but hidden until the right conditions bring it forth. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo provides these conditions, speaking directly to our highest potential while meeting us exactly where we are. This is the heart of Buddhism's universal accessibility, not a dumbing down of profound truth, but a direct path to awakening the wisdom we already possess. Through this practice, we discover that true understanding isn't about mastering complex theories, but about manifesting our inherent wisdom in daily life. As we continue this journey, we realize that the capacity to understand has always been within us, waiting to be awakened through sincere engagement with practice. This realization fulfills the Buddha's original intent, to make the highest wisdom available to all people, regardless of their circumstances or formal education. In this way, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo continues to speak directly to each person's heart, offering a path to profound understanding that grows naturally through sincere practice.